What's up, guys? After a short vacation, the boys are back. It's episode 76 of True to Size.
Can we just like pre-record a bunch of those so you can just do it every
That's
week?
why
That's pretty
Phil
good.
does the intro.
That's why none of us do it.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna be like, yo, what's up?
It would have been the same thing I'm about to say now. Yeah.
I was gonna say let's re-record it, but no,
No, it was good. It was good.
Gone too far.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome to episode 76 of True to Size. We are a weekly podcast centered around the wild world of sneakers. I will be your host today. My name is Lawrence Hopkins, and I am joined by the rest of the team at Canada Got Soul, Mr. Joel Hernandez.
Hi.
And Mr. Alvin Martinez.
Hi there.
And of course, that lovely voice you heard
Sexy.
at the top of the episode.
Sexy.
We are also joined by a frequent passerby of the show.
Just chilling.
I was
Philip-
just in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop by for some dim sum and conversation.
And Krispy Kreme.
Ooh.
Delicious.
It's Philip Dos Santos.
Hello.
He's here.
Yeah.
We're all here. We're all back
Yay.
from vacation, which means we've got a ton of stuff to cover because it feels like it's been forever since we've done an episode. So we've got lots to catch up on. All our segments are super full. We're going to recap our trip, obviously. We're going to recap Philly's experience at the Diamond Supply
Obviously.
drop at Exclusivity, obviously.
Yeah.
And we're going to discuss the possibility of us potentially, maybe, possibly getting back into the sneaker display world at a sneaker expo. We'll see. But first, Joel.
Wheel. Fire out.
Yeah, we're rusty a little bit. We like to start every show with a quick hitting question from you, our listeners, and this week's question comes from the one and only Rizzy.
Oh,
Good
DJ,
friend,
DJ.
good friend of the show, DJ for Shoe Hall 2 Hall. He
I saw him on
asked,
Friday.
Did
Sorry.
you?
Yeah, he was at the event. Anyways,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
more on that later.
More to come. Find out next time on. Rizzy says, "What's the most times in a day you've changed into different sneakers?"
Oh, wow.
Because he says the most I've done was 4 times: work, a friend's birthday, to a concert, and then my driving beaters. So 4 different pairs.
It's a lot.
It is a lot of pairs. I don't know if I've ever gone more than 2,
Yeah.
unless we're talking like basketball. But I don't
Yeah.
think that counts.
Does
Like,
I would say.
do flip flops count?
I think so.
no, because every day starts with those and
No.
ends with them.
I
No,
start with feet.
so 1
And
feet.
then socks.
You don't sleep with
2.
flip flops?
You're not Filipino.
I don't sleep with flip-flops. I sleep with chinelas.
Interesting.
Chanel.
I'm gonna say I've never done more than 2 a day, to be honest. Like a work pair and then like a after work pair, pretty much.
Fair. Wait, see, sorry. Flip flops count or they don't count?
I don't think they
They
count
don't count. Okay.
because if they did, well, if
Do
you,
you say footwear or do you say shoes?
he says sneakers
Okay, then
specifically.
they don't count.
Fair enough.
Yep. I'm gonna go with 2.
I'm gonna top out at like 2 or 3.
I'll say 2 or 3 as well.
3, maybe 3.
I'll say 2.
Yeah,
Because like work,
Yeah.
and then after work.
change in after work, and then ball.
True.
Yeah,
and
but
then
then if you go
flip-flops.
out, what if you go out later? Like, there's been times where like I'll go to work, that's 1 pair. Then
Yep.
I'll go to ball, it's a different pair.
Do we
And
count
then-
ball? Because maybe I could do 3 if we're counting
Yeah,
ball.
I think it's just
It's still a
any pairs
sneaker.
that go on your any pair that
Okay,
go
I'll
on
say
your-
3 then.
Basketball
I'm
sneaker.
going 3.
Work, ball, and then post ball.
Yeah.
But post ball is usually flip-flops. Or slides or chinelas. No
Or
thongs.
what have you.
I'm counting the time that you go home, shower, and then you got to go out again after.
I don't
That's
do that,
fine.
man. I'm
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah, after ball, I'm
Old, bro.
done.
I'm bust.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going out, it's to McDonald's. You
True.
know what I mean? Like
True.
To McDonald's.
Basketball ends my day. Yeah.
I'm not healthy like
Yeah.
you, Phil.
No, it's yeah, basketball's a tiring thing.
Phil's flexing over there. You know, when you go out and work out after basketball,
I know.
No, it's not even a workout thing. It's like, yo, you know when Shorty hollers at you during the ball game?
Yeah.
And you're like,
and
yo,
then
I'm playing ball. I'll see you
it's
after
like,
though.
I can't. I got after ball. I got to run a half marathon. Then I'll check you after.
if you would like to submit a question for the fire round and have us answer it on the pod, please shoot us a message on Instagram or email us at canadagotsoul@gmail.com. Next up is the CGS picks. Each week we all pick an upcoming sneaker to analyze, dissect, and give our thoughts on. Then we decide if it's poop, scoop, whoop-de-whoop, or Alvin's favorite phrase,
Cute.
just cute. And I've missed this because it's been like 2 weeks almost since we've recorded, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go first.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
My pick this week is probably the best pick that we'll ever have in the history of True Size. My pick this week is a pair of shoes. Not even shoes, boots.
Good pick.
It is the SpongeBob Timberland collaboration.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. I wish these shoes were not. So there's two different shoes. There's a blue-based sneaker and there's a black-based sneaker. If I had to choose one, it would probably be the black, but that's not saying much. The blue one features jellyfish around the Timberland logo. It comes with an extra pair of pink laces in case you want to match the jellyfish. And then it has SpongeBob peeking over a side panel with a big net. The other pair is a little bit more subtle, aside from the giant SpongeBob face on the tongue and the yellow laces.
Ooh, gang.
Just the coolest part on this pair is the detail of the Timberland logo on the heel is a Krabby Patty.
Oh,
So that's pretty cool. And you have Plankton chasing it. But still, oh man.
come on. It's
I'm surprised
SpongeBob,
these
man.
came in men's.
They're not the Kyrie 5s, I'll tell you that much.
They're not.
They're not.
The Kyrie 5s were sexy, though. That collab was dope.
That's how you do a SpongeBob collaboration, the way Nike did it. You don't need to put SpongeBob's face on the tongue. You don't. Or you don't.
A shirt and tie on the lace?
It is. It's his shirt. Yeah.
I
The
think-
lace lock.
I think this is a really dope play for GS and smaller.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why I
yeah.
mean, I'm surprised
sure.
it came
Yeah.
in men's.
It's not a men's thing.
Not at all. And I only knew about this because Courtside Sneakers posted it, I think today or yesterday. They said that they're getting it this weekend. And I was like, that's a real thing? Like, this looks like something that you'd find at the flea
It's not
market.
April 1st,
Yeah.
so what's happening?
Yeah, I don't understand. If you like this shoe, good on you. It's definitely unique, and I'm down with unique stuff, but I'm not down with these, so they are poop. Next up, we'll do... Actually, Alvin, because that was a good poop sound. Go ahead, Alvin.
Oh, thank you.
What's good?
My pick today, guys, is the undefeated ex-Nike Air Max 90 Collection.
Oh.
So it's going to feature 4 pairs, 2 black pairs and 2 white pairs.
Yep.
Wow, I totally just blanked out. Anyway, one
We're
of the
on
pairs,
vacation.
Good pick, guys.
so one of the one of the colorways they feature is red, which in the initial photos when they did the teaser of the back heel tab,
Heel tab, yeah.
it looked like it was going to be like an infrared.
Yeah.
But-
I think we were on vacation when we first saw it, and we all kind of looked at it, and we were like, ooh.
Yeah, but it's looking more like just like a regular fire
Red. Yeah.
just like a red,
Red, yeah.
which is cool. And then the other color is like more of like a laser blue. And then
That
you'll
one looks
see-
closer to the original blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a regular laser blue. But they have that in both the white and the black. Just a similar color, similar like color blocking. And the way they blocked it is the upper looks like a Air Max BW
Yeah.
or a BW Air
That
Max. or
stripe, that piping.
whatever.
What about BBW? What?
I love BBW. I mean, that's for Atlanta. But anyway, like the collab itself is pretty cool. I think for me though, I was hoping that it would have more of the colors within like the color blocking of the shoe.
Yeah. It's very plain.
Yeah, which is cool. I mean, I guess Undefeated just does whatever the fuck they want. They're gonna retail at about $150 USD. So that's gonna be like $2 for us. And they release September 20th on 2019.
On 2019.
On 2019.
Right on top of it.
Sorry guys,
Not under it.
Kind of rusty. You're just gonna be
On
on
it.
top of everything today.
Which
But-
one is your favorite of the 4, Alvin?
Honestly, I'm gonna say the white with the red.
I think I agree with you. The heel tab on all of them is the best part, like by far. The undefeated strikeout logo in place of
dope.
Nike Air.
It's dope.
Very cool.
I like how they did that because I mean, you know, they're letting anyone do anything with the swoosh.
Literally
Yeah.
anything they want now. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So
It's
I'm-
yeah, that's the cool part is because you never really. I mean, I don't want to commit to this, but I haven't really seen too many 90s or any shoes in general
With
really
the backs
take
with-
off.
yep.
Yeah.
Maybe
Take
they'll
off the
add
branding
something.
completely. Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
they might add like
Yeah.
something above, like I think King of the Mountain might have said King of the Mountain
Yeah.
underneath it or something.
Yeah, but I think the other heel tab had a regular Nike Air on it, no? Or
They
was
both, I think, had Nike Air. I think it just had King of the Mountain underneath it. I could be wrong. I don't remember properly.
it- But yeah, I hear you.
But yeah, it's cool that that's very bold.
Yeah.
Like there's no Nike Air branding on the
Yeah.
heel tab. Like that's their baby on the Nike Air Max 90. So
But like you said, the heel tab is the best part. I probably
Yeah.
just take that heel tab off and throw it on my 90s.
Wear like it as a necklace. Yeah.
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 But yeah, these are just cute. Like, it's not even a cop.
Just cute.
As much as I love my 90s, it's too, for a collabo, it's too, like, underwhelming. Especially,
Yeah,
for,
I agree.
especially for Undefeated.
There's no wow factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, meh.
Just meh.
Meh.
Let's go with our guest this week, Joel.
What do you got, Joel?
Well, okay, so I got the Dover Street Market Jordan 8s.
Whoa.
Um,
I didn't hear about this.
they look like
You're not missing much.
it's like a white. When I look at it, I think of like Jomar's like fruit roll-ups or fruit fight with the foot, like because they're see-through. Like the straps are like it's like a translucent.
Oh.
I'm waiting for my page to load.
Phil just saw it for the first time.
My Wi-Fi is not kind of wonky right now.
It's literally his Wi-Fi, though.
Yeah. So it's white. It's a white Jordan 8. The cross straps are like I said, it's like a translucent plastic
South
I
Beach.
see the fruit roll
pink.
up.
You know what I'm saying? It's
reference.
like
Yeah.
strawberry.
It looks like
Yeah.
strawberry and blue.
Like you lick your lips
apple.
and you're like,
Electric
strawberry.
blue.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that to get stuck on the roof of my mouth.
Wrap that around my finger.
But yeah,
That's what
it
they
looks
said.
it looks pretty much like a flea market special. There's nothing really popping out right now. It's got the chenille tongue, which is cool if you like carpets, but I don't know. If you like carpets and fruit roll-ups, this shoe's for you.
Oh man.
Cop.
I think Joel likes it.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a poop for me.
8-year-old me screaming right now.
Yeah.
Fruit roll-ups and carpets?
Yo,
Whoa.
Oh, there was a
The
blue.
90s are back.
There's a blue translucent. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Just now.
The other side, like it's blue and pink.
So you got blueberry
cross strapped.
and raspberry.
Yeah. All the berries.
Yeah, man.
Or
apple.
watermelon, maybe.
Yeah, something like
Watermelon.
that. But these apparently dropped already.
Oh, did they?
I guess.
I
Wow.
didn't even hear about
It
that.
says
Way
it's
under the radar.
available, so
Wow.
I don't
There's a
know.
reason it's still
$225
available.
if you like to spend.
USD. Oh,
That's
man.
that's an outlet thing.
That's hefty.
Yeah, man. I don't even know if it's an outlet thing.
These look like they'd be beside the SpongeBob Timberlands at a flea market.
pretty much.
Like on AliExpress.
yeah.
It's like buy one, get one half.
Yes. Yes.
If I want to get one free, that's how good it is.
Would you guys rather take these or the SpongeBob
Oh,
Timberlands?
these for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The Timberlands for sure, bro.
Timberlands.
I'd take the black
They'd
Timberland.
be waterproof. That's why. Because you could use those for shoveling.
These are plastic, so they might be waterproof.
Yeah, man.
True.
Who knows?
I still take the Timberlands though.
So Joel, I think you said it, but what did you?
Yeah, it's a definite.
It's a no for you?
It's a
No,
poop.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Yeah, I gathered that from your description. Philip, bring us home, please.
Okay, sticking to our theme of blue Jordans that we're probably not going to buy. We have the Game Royal Jordan 12s. Not a whole lot different from every other Jordan 12. In terms of the colors, it's pretty much the flu games.
Is
but,
the blue suede
It looks new Bucky.
like a new
to me.
Bucky?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like
It looks like a nubuck, but not the fuzzy nubuck. It's more like the very
Super short
flat.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the color, the words are escaping me right now, but it's the same colorway as the flu games, except instead of red,
Like
it is
Lawrence
Game
said?
Royal.
Blue Games.
Blue game.
Games. Yes.
Blue
Cut the check on that one, Jordan
Yeah.
Brand. BLU Games.
It's on the way. I think your check's on the way.
And then they can make an orange one, and it's Shoe Game.
Oh,
Shit.
I think I think these are cool. I think you guys, one of you guys said this earlier before we started, that they would look cool as like a PE. You know, this is something I
Like
imagine.
an Orlando
Orlando
Magic,
Magic.
Terrence Ross PE.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's like Gary Payton's PE when it was like black and yellow.
Yes.
Like it's the same
Yeah.
kind of color blocking that comes to mind. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say. These are releasing on the 28th of this month,
True.
and I think they're going to be $1.90 USD.
Likely 255 Canadian.
Nothing crazy or surprising in terms of the colorway pricing or anything. These are one of the Jordans that I think they look cool. The leather looks nice.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a pass because it's just one of the many Jordans. It's like it's cool, but
There's nothing special about it.
I don't need it.
Yeah. There's no
But I
story.
agree with you though. If there was a PE or a player attached to that, they would sell like crazy.
Oh, for sure.
It's a nice colorway.
Even just with like a number stitched on the heel, like they used to do with like the Gary Paytons or the Babies or whatever.
Anybody,
The Nick Anderson PEs.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Shaq.
Oh,
Ooh.
why
Do a
didn't-
penny.
Why didn't Shaq sign with Nike? Come on, Shaq.
Do a Penny Hardaway. Put a number 1 on the end there.
Easy.
Ooh. Yeah, Penny's a Nike guy. Why can't they?
They'd be
sign him?
sold out.
Dude,
Aaron
I would have
Gordon.
bought that.
Ooh, and change the leather to the foam.
Ooh.
The
Or not
blue?
even
Change the
the
blue.
blue to the foam. Even the blue to the foam? Jeez. Definitely
Foam
not
Posit
creasy.
12s.
Gang, gang.
Coming up with bad ideas, man. It's like,
Throw
Honestly,
SpongeBob
our picks
or
this
the
week,
jump
yeah.
bandits.
it's like the Jordan Air Force
the
Ones.
jump
The Jordan Air Force ones.
You guys remember that?
The
Dark
Fusions.
times.
Yeah.
Dark
Shit.
times.
The threes were
man.
probably the best pair though.
Yeah.
the 3 Fusion.
The AJ1 threes or
What did they
Yeah.
call it? Air Force Jordan, right?
Yeah,
That was the name.
AFJ.
AFJ. Yeah.
AFJ.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like speaking of like that kind of dark time, I'm not gonna lie. I got caught with some
You gotta-
Spizikes. I bought like maybe like
Yo,
3 or 4.
but
pairs of
Spizikes are probably the
Spizikes
only
are different.
Spizzize, yeah.
Spizikes are
Spizikes-
probably the only fusion that I
Spizikes
would purchase.
back in the day got a pass. I don't
Yeah.
think now. Maybe a little bit now.
A little bit. But
They
the
don't really make
colorways
them
they
as
came
much
out with back
anymore.
in the day though.
I got.
I still have a pair of Spizikes.
Yeah, I got a couple that haven't sold on StockX
Those
yet.
Christmas ones.
I have the Nelly ones that he wore in Don't Step on My J's. The black, purple, and lime green.
I have those.
Ooh,
One of my
yeah.
first pair of Jordans, actually.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Might have actually been my first pair of Jordans, and now that I think about it.
Jeez. I remember when those came out.
And I loved them. They're 9.5 because that's when I thought my foot was still growing. That's how long ago that was.
Prepped.
Shit.
Gotta prep
Yeah.
for the future.
And I
Yeah.
never grew.
Yeah,
Feels 9.5.
it happens. I actually have those. I think those are one of the ones that have not sold on StockX.
When Nelly wears them again in the Don't Step on My J's remix,
Yes.
Part 2.
part 2, it'll go up in price.
Just
That was a
wait.
good song.
Just wait. Or Travis Scott or someone just wear them.
Yo,
So
Travis
please- Can we
Get
Scott
Travis
Scott-
Scott.
Spizikes,
Can
bro.
we just get Travis Scott to wear the
Travis
Spizikes?
Scott Pizikes,
I just
That
wanna
would
get
actually
rid
be
of
cool.
them.
I could see a
crazy.
Travis
with a
Scott
pocket on the
Spizike.
side.
Fucking hell, yeah.
Bruh.
Just put a cactus on the side, please. Something.
Yeah.
This podcast is going to hell real fast. Next up, This Week in Kicks. Now is the part of the show where we discuss the current headlines and happenings in the world of sneakers. Just a couple things to note on this week. First up, Nike names a new headquarters building after LeBron James. Did you guys hear about this? Don't woo-hoo. No woo-hoos, no. So Nike announced the
Why?
latest edition. I just don't like LeBron. Why
Wow.
what?
No, like why LeBron James?
Oh,
though?
well, I'm about to tell you.
Why not?
Just kidding, I'm not going to tell you. So Nike announced the latest addition to its world headquarters campus expansion, which will serve as the site of its Beaverton-based Advanced Innovation Team. Cool name. The new space will feature a Nike Sport Research Lab, NSRL for short. It's not much shorter. 5 times the size of the team's current space. It's
Ooh.
quite large.
Wow.
Expansion.
So other athletes who are getting buildings named after them at Nike's new world headquarters expansion are also Coach K, Mike Krasinski, and Serena Williams.
Oh,
That's pretty cool. So my question for you guys is, what other Nike athlete deserves a building named after them at a Nike
Serena
campus?
and Coach Kerrigan.
Yep. I don't remember which specific buildings they were getting. For a second, when I was reading the article, it was poorly written, so it sounded like they were giving Serena Williams a parking garage. And I was like, that's rude. But I misread.
you
I
can
misread.
park in Serena
Yeah.
Williams anytime you want. Here at
Back it
Beaverton.
up.
Kobe first, obviously.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe way before
I'm
LeBron.
surprised.
I don't know why they
yeah,
put
I'm
LeBron
surprised.
before Kobe.
That's actually
Yeah.
very true, yeah. Michael Jordan obviously already has a building.
He has a store.
I think Tinker Hatfield deserves a building if he doesn't have one
Yeah,
yet.
like fam, like why are you choosing? I mean, I get it. LeBron's GOAT right now, but at the same time, he's not. And at the same time, like there's been so many other people who've achieved more than he has. I mean, I guess you could fight statistics, but statistics don't mean shit if you don't have.
No, I
rings to
agree.
prove it.
Kobe deserves a building.
But Kobe,
the Kobe
before
Bryant.
For
LeBron.
sure.
The Kobe Bryant Center for Nike Sport Research Lab or whatever. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Phil, who deserves a Nike building named after them?
Philip Dos Santos.
Well,
Obviously.
I would like a room at least.
A locker.
Something.
A closet.
A corner, a space.
Doorknob.
No, I think Tinker. If Tinker, he must have a center. Or
I feel like
room,
I feel like he does. Yeah.
Because it's either he didn't want it or like there's no other explanation. Because he's like one of the day one.
Yeah.
Well, from the 80s at least.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any other athletes like Kobe. Kobe deserves one, I think, even though he hasn't been. I'm thinking why he hasn't got one. Maybe it's because it could be a few things that we don't know about, but I mean, he wasn't always a Nike athlete.
That's true.
I mean, he's been
True.
very loyal, and he's been around for the last 13 or 14 years as a Nike athlete.
Ish. Yeah.
Ish. But I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but Kobe and Tinker definitely deserve buildings. I think those are the I don't know if there's any other designers like Eric Abar.
He's relatively new, though. No, I don't know for sure, but I feel like he's newer, isn't he?
Is Abar? No.
I thought he was
been around for a
not
while.
newer, as in like just showed up, but like within 10 years.
But I feel like there's a couple, like even Toby Hatfield. Maybe
that's the Roche guy, right?
his brother. Yeah, I mean, there's a few people, but I think the Hatfields, especially Tinker and Kobe, would have to be on the top of that list. Just off the top. I haven't even considered a lot of other people.
Joel, who do you think deserves a building at Nike?
No, I agree with all of you guys, man. Like Kobe for sure.
That was shocking. I didn't even think of it until Alvin said it.
Yeah.
You're
and
welcome.
Tinker, man, like,
Yeah. That's
the
under the
game.
assumption that Tinker doesn't already have a building, because we'll pull up a map after this. It actually. I don't know.
Are we going as like a crew?
I thought they invited us. I'll
I
double
think
check.
so, yeah.
I'll double check the email. I think I saw the invite
Yeah,
in
us
there.
four, no? Yeah.
Next up,
Probably edit out the part about saying LeBron doesn't deserve that before you guys do the invite.
it's fine.
But he doesn't.
We'll edit that out too. Will Smith is collaborating with Onitsuka Tiger.
Oh,
Damn it.
That's
the original Nike.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll be serving as its newest
crazy.
social media project partner.
Oh my
Whatever the hell that means. It probably just means they're going to make a bunch of skits and stuff with it. But did you guys see the video that they did as like the promo? It was crazy. If you're listening to this, pause the podcast and watch the Onitsuka Tiger. Not you, Alvin. Onitsuka Tiger, Will Smith video. It's pretty funny. So if they make more content like that, I could see it going viral and it could work out.
Nice.
I just want to know what happened with Jordan. Or is
Did
it like,
really
is he
do
still
anything with
there?
Jordan, though?
They
He never did
legit.
anything
Well,
with
was he ever
Jordan.
signed, or was he
No.
just always a friend?
I think he was just a friend of the friend of the
They-
show.
They legit just did those gold 5s for charity last. Was it last year?
This year? Last year or
It
this
might
year?
have been this or last. Yeah, I think maybe last. But yeah, they just did those. But you're right. He might not have been under contract. It might have just been like a friend thing since he did so much for the 4s and 5s.
Yeah.
that era.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be interesting. If he gets a shoe, would you buy it, Alvin?
Yes.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to have.
Joel?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You?
I'm passing.
Like I wanted
I
the
don't
Fresh
think I would.
Prince.
Obviously, it
5s.
depends on what it looks like, but
Right. Yeah.
actually, Onitsuka Tiger just in itself doesn't really have
They're just like those
silhouettes
classic.
that I would necessarily wear.
It's just like that classic like Euro
yeah,
like Puma looking
yeah,
sneaker.
like Puma Future Cat looking shoe. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I brought out the Future Cat.
Full Locker.
Full Locker days, boy.
Full Locker.
$119.99
Or the
BOGO.
Evo.
Very expensive.
And Speed Cat was suede.
Ooh.
I
It's
remember
part of
that.
BOGO though. It's
It
fine.
was BOGO. Had a blue
Yeah.
tag.
Yep.
Sold bare
Speed
things.
Cats were $99.99, right?
$199 or $119.
$119.
$119. Oh, Speed Cat I think was
Future Cat,
$99.
99.
Future Cat was $119.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Damn.
about Super Cat?
Super Cat. You're the Super Cat.
Tonga.
And
Tonga. Tonga.
And next up and final up, Michael Jordan still has the most valuable sneaker deal in the NBA.
Obviously.
Is it obvious?
Yep.
Think so?
Yep.
So Jordan Brand wholesale revenue jumped up to $3.14 billion.
Oh my gosh.
And that means that MJ is taking home about $130 million of that.
Not bad.
That's kind of small percentage as well.
It's their gross revenue is $3 billion. He's getting $130 million.
That's a small percentage of $3 billion.
It's like 4%. Yeah.
Is it even that much?
Off the top of my head.
I guess it is. Yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah.
10% would be 314.
Yeah. Okay, mathematician over there, whatever. 4%, I guess, I mean, it's still a lump sum of money, like,
Yeah.
but that's a small percentage.
But he's
Considering.
not really
Considering
doing
it's
anything,
$3 billion.
Yeah.
He's just chilling.
He doesn't have to do it now. He did it in the past already.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
Anyways,
That is a small percent. Should we discuss that for a second? Because
4% is pinch.
What kind of deal do they have worked out there?
I bet you that was like a grandfather deal that they did
From
in like
back in the day.
1985.
Yeah.
And it just never, it was
1988
like,
deal.
yeah,
Wow. Okay. Fair enough.
And it said in small print for life.
yeah, 4% on non-negotiable.
Like the number
percentage.
4 and then life, LYFE. Like that.
It's just him. Like he is the brand and he gets 4% of it. Damn. And it's crazy because I was also reading that his estimated annual revenue is 140 million. So he's only making $10 million from everything else from everything else that he does.
Really?
Estimated. But yeah,
He still has what? He has Hanes still, right?
I don't know.
Maybe. Those non-stretch collar
Gatorade. I
shirts.
feel like he has Gatorade still. Maybe.
Does he still do stuff with them though?
Maybe just Hanes.
Does he
He probably
need
has
to?
other stuff. I don't know. I'm just surprised because 10
He has
million
a
for Michael
steakhouse?
Jordan is not a lot.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Yeah.
nothing.
It's very weird.
So can you guys guess, as Phil like stares at my laptop, who the other players that round out the top 5 are? Because Michael Jordan is number 1.
Oh, I think
LeBron
it was-
James.
Who do you guys think is number 2?
Yeah, LeBron.
LeBron is number 2 at 32 million.
KD.
Number 3, correct?
Kyrie.
Yes.
KD, Stephon Curry.
One at a time. So KD, correct, is number 3 at 26 million. Who do you guys think is number 4?
Kyrie.
Nope, he's not even in the top 5.
What?
That's blasphemy.
We were guys, you were just talking about someone who deserves a building. You think he's not
Kobe,
making?
Kobe,
Yes.
Kobe.
Oh, that's right.
Kobe is number 4. And who do you guys think number 5
Because
is?
of those undefeated fours. That's
KD.
KD was number 3.
Oh, he's number 3.
You weren't listening.
No, I wasn't.
why. Is Curry there?
Curry is number 5 at 16 million.
Oh,
True.
my gosh.
Wow.
Who's
It's
buying
all
these
those
Under Armours?
Lots of people,
buying
apparently.
these Under
Yeah,
Armours?
man.
Oakland just spends a lot of money on Curry.
Bigger money on
sixes.
Under Armour, dog.
Yeah.
It's those little kids, man.
Steph Curry
Next
store.
up, little kids love Steph Curry
Those little kids who just want to go in the gym and start pulling threes.
Yeah,
from
popping
midcourt.
threes,
Yeah. Next up, Previously in Kicks. This is the part of the show where we review our latest pickups and recap the latest happenings in our sneaker lives. So we're not going to talk about any pickups that we made on our trip because we're going to talk about that completely separately. So did you guys pick up anything last week? Nope, because we were on a trip. So this week, New Balance celebrated Gray Day. It was actually yesterday. I didn't know this, but they also did it last year. I guess they just didn't
did.
market it crazy
We did
because I
that
didn't see it.
574 last year.
But they sent us 2 pairs of shoes, which were very cool. Yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm sick, and it's been 2 weeks.
I saw some of the posts. So like I saw you guys post, and I
Yeah.
saw Sean
Go.
post. So what was the theme was obviously gray, but like was it around a specific sneaker, and what's
So the whole idea behind New Balance Gray Day is they've kind of owned the all gray shoe since like the 80s. I think they said it was 1980 they introduced, because New Balance was originally for running, having a non-white, or I think it was just non-white running shoe was like completely crazy to do.
Right.
So they introduced the gray shoe because they wanted to have something you could
it's
run
their
in.
band.
Yeah.
It's their band.
Yeah.
They wanted to introduce something in gray that you could run in but also wear casually.
Nice.
So they did the gray.
Okay.
And now it's kind of just been like their thing since the 80s.
All right.
So yeah, I think it's going to be a yearly thing. If they did it last year and they did it this
Yeah.
year, then yeah.
And it's probably going to be a different silhouette every year because
Yeah.
last year was a 574. This year, because of 997 is like what they're pushing, it's
Yeah.
probably going to be 997.
Is that one of the ones
Probably.
they had in the Kawhi with the Kawhi like Raptors colorways and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The 997. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're right.
That
And then next year
997
probably
Sport is
something
very
else.
cool.
Yeah, the Sport was probably my favorite
Very
out of the
cool.
pack.
Yeah. And they have the other one with like the
Just the regular
branding
997.
removed was
Yeah.
really cool, and they just put New Balance instead.
Yeah, the more
Very,
expensive
very
one.
cool. Yeah. So my question to you guys is, what other brand / tech / shoe / whatever deserves its own sneaker holiday? Lots of separate fire round questions for you guys this week.
If we're talking Adidas, I would say they should have a Boost Day.
Okay, I can see
Because
that.
Boost, I mean, not now, but like I can see in the near future,
Boost Day,
just a Boost Day, just because Boost fucked the game up a little bit.
revolutionized.
Does it feel good? I've never touched it or felt it before.
It's comfy.
It's quite comfortable.
Well,
I've heard that from everyone.
You would have to have had the proper sneaker for it. I remember purchasing a pair of NMDs when they first started becoming GRs in Canada, and that Boost that they had there was shit.
Wasn't a fan of that.
Like it was a crappy boost. Like
Has it
it did
changed
not
since then?
feel.
I think it's the same. It's just how they use it, how they structure it, and that
okay.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like
So
in
they-
a running shoe, it's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have
Like
to get
in
a
an actual
performance base,
performance
like,
shoe.
like
Yeah.
a pure boost.
So you're saying in like a casual one, like an NMD, it doesn't feel as good?
I
You don't even really
personally
notice it.
Didn't
To me,
feel
I
it.
didn't, yeah.
It felt like rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I would say in the more premium NMDs, like the collabos with like Pharrell, you might. I don't have a pair, so I don't know, but
Are
you
those
might
the
feel it.
slip-on ones with the lace lock kind of thing?
So those ones might have the premium boost because I feel like there's two grades of boost now. It's like
Right.
a GR boost and a boost that actually works properly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I would say that they definitely helped to revolutionize like the cushioning system.
Boost Day would be
It
cool.
helped get them on the
Yeah, it definitely
on the
catapulted
map.
them.
Not
Yeah,
that they weren't on the map, but like it
Yeah.
just helped.
Mhm.
So that'd be cool if they had a boost day.
I agree. I'm gonna go with just Tinker Day. Like just Tinker Hatfield. Like they already have Air Max Day, which is obviously quite heavily devoted to him already. But just in general, like he's done so much for the swoosh
Facts.
and he's designed so many revolutionary shoes with the swoosh that I think they could have a cool day where they bring back some of those older silhouettes that don't get a lot of love or whatever it is. But I think Tinker Day would be really cool.
I'm down.
Joel.
I'd probably even say like maybe a Puma Suede Day,
Okay. Yep.
right? I guess because bringing back to like hip hop roots and whatnot, that pretty much changed a lot of things, right?
Yep.
So probably like a Puma Suede Day kind of thing.
Puma Suede Saturday.
Yeah.
Philly.
Honestly, guys, like a lot of people are gonna disagree with this, but we really, like as a culture, we need a Spizzize day.
I mean, I get it. It
It's like
encompasses-
Sunday.
No,
It
for real.
encompasses like three crucial pairs.
You have like
of Jordans.
7 of your most favorite Jordans ever
Facts.
rolled into. No, I was gonna say Zoom Air at first because it's so diverse. Like it's been in the most, pivotal. No pun intended. Like basketball shoes to training shoes to even sportswear. But I feel like that's pretty close to Air Max Day.
Yes.
So
Correct.
True.
it kind of is Air already. So I don't know. I don't know if I have an answer for that.
It's a good
Oh,
answer, man. Thank you.
I like that answer, Phil.
I like when you don't answer questions.
That's how they work.
I did also pick up a shoe on vacation, but not on vacation. I got the Obsidian ones.
Nice.
Nice.
Like those
Thank
ones.
you
Oh
to
yeah, I saw those.
yeah, posted it today.
Very nice.
Thank you to an unnamed source for helping me get those.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, good friend
I
of the
know
show.
that guy.
Yeah,
I'm not
friend.
gonna call them out and get them fired. So
Very handsome.
yeah.
correct. But yeah, I do like those. I'm a
Very
navy
tall.
guy. I do really like navy.
Yeah.
So yes,
That's what kind of threw me off of that shoe. I'm like, I like the one is the one, but I was like, navy. I know when I buy a navy shoe, I'm not gonna wear it.
But I
I'm
would
the
wear the
opposite.
navy more than I would wear like the regular Carolina
100%.
Oh yeah.
blue.
I love navy. I wear navy like it's gray or black. Like
Like
crazy.
those low cut Nike Jordan SB.
oh yeah, the
Oh,
low
yeah,
cut,
yeah.
those
is it
navy
Costin?
joints?
Air
Yeah.
Costin? Is it
Sorry,
collab?
yeah, the Air Costa ones. Those became a regular.
I was gonna
sneaker
say,
for me.
don't you have two?
I want to.
I
Oh.
slightly regret not getting those.
I would love a second pair.
the Carolina lows.
I think I'm talking to someone to get a second
Oh,
pair.
okay. So that was the situation. I think you told me about that. Yeah.
But like those just became a regular sneaker just because the white and
Navy
navy
blue,
just
man.
go with
Yeah.
almost everything.
Yeah.
Do you guys wear black with that? Like
With
when you
navy?
wear, when you wear the navy, yeah. Do you
I
wear
like
black with
navy and red,
It? Yeah.
and I like
Yeah.
navy and gray.
Okay.
Gray, yeah, gray, white.
If you wear it with black, it looks black.
Right.
If that makes sense. If
Yeah,
you wear,
yeah, yeah.
because navy's already too
It's so
dark.
close, yeah.
Yeah. But yes, I do like those. My only beef with the shoe, so it's not really a beef. It's just me being OCD. The shoe is like a sail base, and the
Yeah.
tongue is a sail as well. But the laces it comes with are only
white.
obsidian or baby blue. There's no white at all.
Yeah, but then you take the sail laces.
I know. I have a second pair of sails, and I
Yeah.
could do that, but like it's just annoying
Yeah.
because it should come with sail laces.
Is it? So it's not actually a white.
It's
a,
sail, yeah. It's
Okay.
off white,
Sail.
which makes it even nicer. I love sail. I think we've talked about this
Put
millions of
the
times.
off white laces in it.
Yeah, let's put lime green.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Ooh,
Oh.
damn.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Speaking of Spizzize,
speaking of Air Force Jordans, my mom came by my place the other day just for a visit, and no, sorry, it wasn't my mom. It was my friend. Sorry. I got no. Listen, I got this.
Hopefully she doesn't listen to this.
The story's messed up.
We got that. Yeah.
I didn't lie though,
You
because
think I'm your mom?
my mom did come for a visit. She came for a visit this past week.
Oh, you switched it up. I get it. It's fine.
But I confused the conversation. But one of my friends was over, and she was like, "You have a hang." Was it my mom or my friend? I can't remember. Anyways, someone was in my place and was like, "You have a hang tag on your shoe," but she was referring to the zip strip.
The zip strip.
Yeah.
Oh, on the 90s.
On the 90s.
Yeah, on the 90s.
Stop
On the 90s.
calling it a zip strip.
What's they called again?
A zip tie.
Zip ties.
Zip strip.
Zip.
They were
works.
referring to the zip tie, but they're like, you have a hang tag on your shoe. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. It's fashion.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand.
It's yeah. I've had to explain that twice actually because it
And
wasn't the work.
since that conversation, Phil's bought more zip strips and placed them on
Yeah.
every lace hole.
And then he cut off his mom from ever coming over again because he's like, this girl doesn't know anything about fashion.
Is that why you called her your mom? Because she didn't know what that was?
No, I don't even remember who said it to
Yo,
me. No.
shorty, you got cut
I forget
off,
now.
bro.
I just have so many girls.
Yo, there's
coming
friend
in.
zone and then there's mom zone. Once you get mom zone, it's
It's
over.
over.
What's what do we got for EE? What's
Oh, he knew it was next. That's good.
Yeah.
what's going on?
Next up, errors, edits, and e-messages. We're pretty smart guys, but from time to time we make mistakes. So if you catch us slipping, hit us in the DM, and we'll let the world know that we goofed. First up comes from Alvin Martinez. When Phil called that girl his mom, that was a bad idea. That's correct.
That's
Alvin.
not 100%. That was not
fast
100%.
EEE,
That
bro.
was written on my sheet right here.
That's crazy.
No lie, though, the first EE is about Phil.
Wow.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. We're about to
sounds
find
terrible
out.
so far.
We're about to find out.
Okay, go.
Comes from good friend of the show, HQ Inc.
Yo, Harrison.
He says, has anyone ever commented that Phil sounds like Danny Green? Y'all probably get that a bunch, but it's it's uncanny.
Wow.
So Phil, just really quickly, I'm going to get you to read this for me into the mic. Just like you're in in an interview.
Okay, and then I'll tell you guys who I've gotten.
Who else do you think you sound like?
Yeah,
okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Please read that into the mic.
In like what kind of what's the setting?
Just your regular voice.
Your
Yeah,
regular
just
voice.
read it.
The Phil
really?
voice.
Okay.
The pressure's on.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna change his voice now.
So stupid. Okay, I'm trying to read this normally, but it's
Higher
okay.
pitch.
Okay, we got to play 48 minutes. Obviously, it's the NBA Finals. We can't have lulls. We can't have lapses, especially against a team like that. That third quarter really hurt us.
We got to play for 48 minutes. Obviously, it's the NBA Finals. We can't have lulls. We can't have lapses, especially against a team like that. That third quarter really hurt us.
What do we think, everybody?
Nah.
Hundo P. Yo, Harrison, you're right, bro.
That's pretty close, man. I don't know.
No.
You also
keep,
sound like
keep that. I
Barry
wrote that
White.
out for you.
I'm actually gonna.
We're gonna
put
sign
this-
that,
I
yeah.
think
He's gonna frame it and
this.
put
Yeah.
it
I got
on top
space.
of his TV.
I got a lot of space. I got a lot of space to decorate.
If you're listening to this, let us know what you think. Does Phil sound like Danny Green? Phil thinks he sounds like other people. Who do you think you sound like?
No, I don't think, but I've gotten people have said Jay-Z, which is an ultimate compliment to me. One story I'll tell you guys
Bars,
quickly.
let's
Yeah. No. One story I'll say is I was hosting an event during the All-Star weekend at the Intercare Center. It was like an NBA kind of. They had this big trampoline and people like kids were dunking and stuff. It's like
Okay, cool.
in the Intercare Center. You
Yep.
know how all the events were All-Star.
Yep.
So I was there all weekend. I was hosting with my boy Drew from On Point, and this woman comes up to me and she goes, "Hey, excuse me, this is gonna be weird." I'm like, "Okay, well," in my head, I'm like, "Well, this is already weird." But
Here we go.
But continue. She's like, "This is gonna be really weird, but you really sound a lot like Drake." And I'm like, okay. I mean, she's like, "My daughter is a huge fan of Drake." I'm like, okay. And she's like, "Can you please, no offense if for some reason this woman or her daughter's listening, by the way." She's like, she's not here right now. I'm like, okay.
Obviously.
Can you record a voice note for her pretending that you're Drake?
Oh my god!
So I'm like, yeah, for sure. I'll definitely do that. Ma'am, you're aware that I'm not Drake, right? She's like, yes, I know. I'm like,
Yes, okay, Drake. I'm sure you're not. Yeah.
okay.
Wink, wink.
I know. So I recorded like a voice note on her phone, and
Did you rap?
No,
Is it
no,
like
I
a beat
just, I
drop?
just, I just did like a drop, like, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's
This
up?
is
What's up,
Samantha,
what's up,
just wanted to wish
Vanessa?
you-
This is Drake.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Six
say
God
what's
here.
up. I'm hanging out with your mom. You know, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So it was like a quick, like really, like as if Drake was at the All-Star event. Yeah, and gave her a drop or a shout out. And
What up,
yeah,
Vanessa? Are you stupid?
Yo,
Are you
she
dumb?
probably posted.
Yeah.
She probably posted that on Instagram saying it was
Yeah.
I'm
Drake.
like, that's cool. That's cool. You
You're
can
on
have-
Instagram
You can have
somewhere.
the clout.
Tag
You,
us
you may
Drake.
have the clout points.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's it. Oh, just
That- I
Jay-Z,
think-
Drake, and Danny Green. No big deal.
That's crazy. That's funny.
I could see it.
I could see. I heard
I
it.
could see
I
it.
heard
Really?
it. Though. I heard it.
I could see
Okay.
it.
I heard it.
Next
Uncanny.
up, from good friend of the show, Falsey30.
Hey,
He says, fellas, just got around to listening to episode 74. You guys are talking about which Kyrie he never wore in the All-Star game. He says the pair in question was the Kyrie 2 All-Star. That year, Kyrie missed the All-Star game due to injury.
Yes.
So the pair made its
Whose
way to
fault is that?
outlets, but never got a full release. Obviously, it's
He
Kyrie's
was-
fault.
Was I right though? Is he the Kyrie guy? I'm
Falsey?
pretty sure he has a Kyrie collection. Falsey, can you
I feel like
eat
you
again,
do.
please?
Do you have a lot of Kyries?
That's pretty dope.
yeah.
Next up, another good friend of the show, Troy Alexander.
Oh my dude!
He says, this is in regards to, I don't remember the actual conversation. I know we had it. I just couldn't find it to go back and listen. So I don't have a rebuttal to what he says because I forget what I said.
Might.
He says, first, I don't know that it was the cause fours that necessarily started the modern wave of collabs. Strong argument to make that it was Kanye. Whether you choose the Nike line or the Adidas line, he's the original as far as pop culture icon collabs go with major hype. Argument could be made. That's correct. And then he also says second, and maybe this just needs clarifying point. Does Joel mean that Atmos was the starter of the collab wave or that the Elephants were? If the former, totally agree. But if the latter, their first collab was the Safari in 2002, and that had some pretty big hype in Japan. Once again, I don't remember what I said or what the conversation was, but I do still think that Cause in the collab era was the starter of the hype, because Kanye's collab was ahead of its time in the sense that collabs weren't a thing back then.
The Yeezy one with Nike was like 06?
08?
08?
Somewhere around
It
there.
was around there because I know
Yeah.
I know Goodfoot was still open when the Zen Gray came out.
Somewhere around there.
So it was
that's what I mean.
definitely
It was
before
ahead of
08.
its time
Yeah.
in the sense that that wasn't the collab era.
Right.
Like you had a lull of like
It was far and few
six,
between.
6
Yeah.
years between,
Right.
not 6 years, but like 6 years until it got huge, if not even more. So I don't think you can say that, at least not the Nike one, started the collab like hype, because it was so early and it was so ahead of its time.
When you guys say collab era, do you mean, I mean, obviously we're in it now, right?
Yeah.
So you're talking about just a lot of collabs coming out in a very shorter period of time?
The
And all of them
frequency-
being
Yeah.
hyped.
And all them being hyped
okay.
and all of them, just like everything. No one cares if it's not a collab. Like the culture we're in now. I guess we'll call it the collab era. I think to me it was Cause Fours. I think that was the context of the argument.
And that was just, what, a year or two ago, right?
No, it had to be more than that.
The gray
Cause-
ones?
the gray one?
No, that
Cause
was just
dropped before
3
the
years,
Off-White.
4 years.
No.
Yeah.
The Cause 4?
The Cause 4 was way before the Off-White.
No, it was just a year or two ago.
No.
Can we Google that?
No, must have been, I swear, just a year or two, because
It might have been the same year.
that was when livestock caught fire in Spadina, and I couldn't raffle there. And I don't know if I'm going with this. I feel like I'm trying to think where I was working, and I feel like I was at the same job I'm at now, which has only been like less than 2 years.
They drop. Oh wait, before 2017, because that was the black one. Oh no, the gray and black both released in 2017, so 2 years.
Okay.
Almost 3 years now.
Okay.
And then when did the Off-White shit start?
After that,
18?
100% it was after that.
2018? But
No, it would have been before 2018. Oh, was it? No. Yeah, it was 2017, but late 2017.
did the 10 all come out at once, or was the 90?
The
that
10 came
first?
out all at once, and it was November. I remember that.
Yeah, Virgil's,
So it had to have been November 2017.
he might be the collab. What was the terminology? What was the verbiage? Like the hype, the train, the
The what?
The Pusher?
he's done so many
Pusher?
collabs, like Virgil on his own. He's probably done like
collab
20,
killer?
I
25.
think he's approaching 30 Nike
Crazy.
collabs now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was Cause Fours. Joel, I don't know if you remember talking about this Air Max 1 discussion.
With the Atmos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was referring to the elephants.
Yeah.
I think that was like initially what I was referring
I
to.
feel like that was like 5 episodes ago. So
Yeah.
EEE to you, Troy Alexander, catch up. So we can remember what you're talking about.
We're old now.
We are, yeah. This is just too much. We talk about a lot of stuff. Next up from Highbrow Sneakers with a very relevant discussion topic from our last episode with Jazz, because we reached out. It's like he's just waiting there. Highbrow, aka Gareth, is just waiting there for us to be like, yo, Highbrow, what do you think?
Hello,
and he's
bruv.
just out here with the facts right away. So this is in relation to us. Not sure if, because Jazz has a collaboration now, it's public, with Foot Locker, and they told him that you couldn't do the Simpsons styling just due to copyright and trademark and all that kind of thing. So we had to do something completely different. And we were like, can you copyright the style of the Simpsons? Like, you're not drawing Homer Simpson, you're drawing in the style of Matt Groening or whoever does the art now.
Yeah.
So we weren't sure, and Jazz also wasn't sure, which now he will know. So Highbrow Sneakers says, great episode this week. In answer to the question, is there copyright in artistic style like the look of the Simpsons characters? The answer is no. Copyright law protects the expression of ideas, not the ideas themselves. So you don't infringe copyright by making a drawing in the style of a particular artist. You only infringe if you start copying their actual drawings.
Facts.
Sometimes it's difficult to draw the line between the copying style and copying actual works, though. There's a famous early copyright case where Mayor McCheese from the McDonald Land character was held to be a ripoff of the children's show character H.R. Puffinstuff.
Who
Ironically
doesn't
enough,
remember this, guys? Come on.
Ironically enough,
you guys know this.
Puffinstuff
Puffinstuff.
SBs.
SB.
Yes, is where the inspo came
that
for
makes
those
total
SBs.
sense, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're not identical, but there was enough of a similarity that it just wasn't just the style that was being copied. So as always, difficult to say whether any particular image is a copy of one another. But the principle is clear: no copyright in a mere style.
Yo, get it,
Best
Jazz.
wishes. Jazz, do your thing.
Do
Do
your
it
thing.
Turn everybody into a Simpsons character.
Pretty much.
Thank you, Gareth, for that, as always. And then this last one, this is a special one-ish. Pretty special, I guess. So this one person, every single week for the past, like, probably 6 weeks, has been commenting on our YouTube videos and saying, one-man YouTube audience here, yo, what up? I'm the only person who listens on YouTube, apparently. And so this week, we're actually going to say, I just always kept forgetting to put it in EE. But it's Jeb767. He says, one man YouTube audience for life. And he just says it's the number 4 and LYFE.
Yes.
Nice.
Shout out to you.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
Shout out to Jeb. Jeb767, if you have Instagram, DM us. Maybe we'll send something your way. Because you're committed.
Yeah, man.
Like
Committed
super. To listen on YouTube, especially if you're on an iPhone, you can't close the app and listen on YouTube.
But they have YouTube music,
Audio- music, yeah.
now,
Audio.
Oh,
and you
okay.
can listen to audio. But still, that's a commitment.
That's big
Like,
commitment.
man.
It's a commitment thing. So thank you. 76 episodes in.
I want to know how many he's listened to on YouTube. I guess we could just go back and check. Because he's been sending us emails or like commenting for like at least 6 weeks now.
Yeah.
Shit.
And saying, am I
Sorry,
still
bro.
the only one who listens on YouTube? Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I did it once. And then I
Just
closed
to
the
see
app
if it
by
works.
accident.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So next up, thumbs up, thumbs down in this part of the
Let's
show.
get it.
We give our opinion on various sneaker related topics with zero context or discussion. All we're allowed to say is thumbs up or thumbs down. So this is going to be inspired by Rizzy's 5-round question. And I want to know thumbs up, thumbs down on driving shoes. I am thumbs down. Phil,
Thumbs down.
Alvin,
Thumbs down.
Joel.
Thumbs down.
Bum, bum, bum.
Rizzy, hit us up with that EEE.
Sorry, fuck Master Flex. Your lugs gotta go.
And then, also pretty exciting news. Somebody wants an explanation on a thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh, here we go.
Second time in history.
Wow.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs
is it?
down to that. So this is also from Harrison Koo. HQ Inc.
Do you guys know this guy?
Yeah.
Is he a
Yes.
friend? Okay, cool.
Everybody's a friend of the show.
Literally
Of course.
friend of the show.
So he says on episode 66, we all gave Chris Bosch a thumbs down. Were you here for that?
Chris Bosch?
Why would you guys
56.
give Chris Bosch a thumbs down?
And he
What
wants an
happened?
explanation.
Yeah, I would like an
Chris
explanation.
Bosch?
Oh, it was
Yeah.
thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up,
Okay.
thumbs
There's
down.
no explanation for that.
Yeah.
Oh, because he left and was a fucking bitch,
He
bro.
didn't. Yeah, he talked so much shit about Toronto
Fuck
Did
that
he?
dude.
after he left. Yeah, it was
Really?
like a public thing. Like he
I don't
shit talked
remember.
Toronto.
Okay.
That's why I was so mad when like during this finals run where he was in Toronto like smiling like, look, I was a Raptor.
Everyone
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
was back.
Yeah.
Alvin
I know.
Williams.
Yeah, everybody.
Vince, Damon.
Yeah,
Everyone
but
was
Alvin
back.
Williams has been back, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
He's been
Yeah.
doing stuff for
Yeah.
Raptors.
Yeah, I was never a Chris Bosh guy, and then that whole big 3 thing with the decision, that was LeBron's decision, but just like the whole thing rubbed me the wrong way. So that's why I was thumbs down on Chris Bosh.
Yeah, it wasn't like a
Same
DeRozan thing where he put us on the map and then he wanted
Yeah.
to stay and then was traded. He fucking left because he wanted a ring because he was being
Joel?
No, the whole thing about him when he left and it just like what you said, just trash talk.
Yeah,
Toronto.
he was, rude.
That's why I was like, thumbs down, man. Thumbs down.
Fat thumbs down.
he
for
went
me.
to go do some commercials for fucking like some car dealership and shit. Like fuck that shit.
Oh, that with the cowboy hat?
The cowboy hat
Yeah.
or something like that.
Cowboy hat car commercials. I remember those. Next up, NSR. We talk about sneakers a lot. So in this weekly segment, we're going to take 30 seconds out of the show to discuss something completely irrelevant to the world of sneakers. I brought the food this week, so I bring the NSR question. And my question for you guys, Chick-fil-A came to Toronto today.
Mm-hmm.
We had Chick-fil-A actually when we were in Florida.
It's so good, bro.
So
My question
How
to
many
you,
times? Sorry, a lot or just one?
just one.
Unfortunately, just
actually,
once.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We
planned
ate a
on
wide
doing more.
variety of good food, though. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also went to Shake
Not mad at
Shack.
Shake
that.
Shack. We went to Shake Shack. Yeah. So my question to you guys: what other American fast food chain would you like to see come to Toronto?
Shake Shack, dog.
Shake Shack.
Holy.
Shake Shack.
Yeah, I think I
Oh.
really would like to see Waffle House because that was so
Guys,
fucking good, man.
Yo, we put. Oh man.
Jeez, like I was so full, but I was still shoving my face full of that friggin' turkey gravy or chicken gravy or whatever it's called. It's so
Sausage
good.
gravy, actually.
Whatever it was.
Sausage gravy.
Phil,
There's my really basic answer would be Sonic, but
I
there's
was
actually
gonna say Sonic.
we almost
There's-
went to Sonic.
right.
But it was hot.
They have taters, so it's tater tot, so it's kind of a thing.
yeah,
There's a place. It's in Atlanta, but it's also in the southern states. It's called I forget. It's something barbecue, and it's pretty much it's a chain though, but it's like kind of like basic barbecue stuff, like burgers and
But you don't know the name.
wings. It's something
Memphis
barbecue.
barbecue?
No, I have to look it up, and people in Atlanta or in the southern states are looking at me like an idiot right now. But
Yeah, they all listen.
it's a chain.
This is the
know
biggest
you have a-
podcast in Atlanta. Actually,
You guys have a huge listenership in Atlanta.
You should have seen when we went there, signing autographs all day. It was crazy. And that's it for NSR.
Yeah.
Next up, the promos for the week. Our only promo this week is for Sneakerhead TO. It is a brand new sneaker expo coming to Toronto on Saturday, October 5th.
Ooh.
It will be from 12 to 7 p.m. at the Metro Toronto Convention Center.
Ooh, that's a big venue, guys.
It's the big venue. If you would like to follow them and learn more about their expo, it is at sneakerhead_TO. If you'd like to buy tickets, www.sneakerhead.market. We will definitely try our best to be there, but you should definitely as well. Now for our main discussion. It's kind of a trio of discussion topics this week. There was no huge main discussion, but a lot of stuff for us to discuss. So first up, we're going to recap our trip because it was fun as hell. And I'm still on like a hangover from it, to be honest. Like I kind of just sleptwalked through this week. I don't know about you guys. So let's talk about our pickups first. Alvin, what did you get while you were in Orlando?
Well, first of all, I got a text while I was at a wedding or a phone
I
call.
called you.
Yeah, while I was at a wedding, asking if I wanted a pair of Airspans,
Skylines.
Skylines.
The other one.
Yeah.
the other Airspan. And Lawrence is just like, yeah, man, it's like $30 plus 30% off. Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, if you don't like it, we can return it. I'm like, yeah, just copy it. I don't care, whatever. And I like it. I wore
Yeah.
them. So that was one of them. And then, I bought Kaya a bunch of crap that she didn't need.
Mm-hmm.
And then just a bunch of like Disney stuff, like t-shirts and a bunch of cool
bunch.
stuff. Yeah. I can't remember. I remember the trip, but it was like,
It's a blur.
I still got to recover.
Yeah. Joel, what did you leave with? You left with a couple pairs of shoes.
Yeah,
That was Jomar.
Yeah. Jomar left with a couple.
Jomar left with like 3-4 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
All for school. A lot of Disney stuff as well. Disney stuff for the family. I scooped up a pair of, it's like a pigskin Chinese New Year
Balance.
New Balance.
Those are sexy, bro.
Do we know
like
the
a
silhouette?
purple.
What is the
X90.
silhouette on this?
No?
It's an X90.
The
X90.
New Balance X90.
Yeah.
Very sleek.
Scoop that up at the New Balance outlet. Shout out to the New Balance outlet.
How much were those? They were like $30 or $40
as
too,
fuck.
no?
Yeah, something like that.
Nuts.
Something like that. But yeah, man, just scooped up that. Mare got like these, I don't even know what they are, but they're like really comfy as hell from what she says. Pair of Nikes.
And you got the Skylons too.
And I got the Skylines too, yeah.
I got the Skylons too. Because they were $25 fucking dollars. What the hell?
Bro,
Obviously,
man.
I would have bought more if I would have had space. What the heck?
Yeah.
$25 for Skylons and their Raptor colorway. Easy. And that's the only shoes I bought. And I also bought some stuff from like the outlets. The outlets are crazy down there. I think that goes without saying. There was 4 outlet malls that we went to. 4 different Nike like 4 unique different Nike outlets. I think 3 full outlet malls.
Yeah.
Which is nuts. What did you guys think of the, cause I've done it a couple times now, but what did you guys think of the whole Southern outlet mall experience, especially the Nikes?
I like the clearance one.
Yeah. Oh, the Nike clearance store. It's
It was
like
just
a Dixie.
clearance store.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was pretty dope. It had like some nice gems in there.
It was like the Dixie of Dixies.
Yeah.
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 It was, they didn't have any like stacks of shoes. It was all hash.
I like that spot.
It was
That
like
spot
rows
dope.
and rows of hash.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's where you found Wheat Ones, right?
Yeah.
You found Wheat
Pair of
Ones
Wheat Ones for $115.
plus 30 off, I think, no?
Yeah, but I just put it back.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
There was some crazy stuff. And I found those blazers that just came out, the patchwork ones.
Oh yeah.
I found those undercover. Fuck, what is the silhouette? Oh, I can't remember.
They're
now.
like the same
looks like
silhouette
the
as a
Sakai.
Sakai.
Is it a Daybreak? Is that what it's called?
Might have
I
been.
think so.
Undercover Daybreak. It was a size 15, but it was only $150 plus
Yeah.
30 off.
Plus 30 off.
You could have got in case your feet grow.
It still might come. You never know, right? You know what they say.
You never
I don't know what they say.
Sorry, this was Orlando. You guys.
This is
Yeah.
all Orlando.
all
Yeah.
the outlets.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys haven't said this. I don't think, but that's like the gold mine of outlets. Mm-hmm. I heard Vegas is really good too, but everyone says Florida, especially like the Orlando areas. But that's
So apparently the clearance one that Joel was talking about, that's where all their online returns go to for Nike.com.
Whoa.
So you would just find like some random, like that's
Whoa.
probably why you found the Wheat Ones just like those came out like a year and a half ago. They had the Tinker 3s that just came out like the week prior. They had those in there. They had some
PSG 6s.
Yep, they had PSG 6, like crazy random stupid stuff.
A
Yeah.
bunch of they had some IDs too.
Yeah, they had some IDs there
Yeah,
too.
with
yeah.
people's names on them.
No, just like
no
color
names,
blocking.
just like color blocking and stuff. But that I would if it was a dope color, I'm like I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that
sure.
like Viotech 90, but it was like a different.
Yeah, they had the Viotech,
But it was a different like color palette.
the other Viotech.
Yeah.
2.0.
The 2.0 Viotech.
I
Nike.
like those ones.
They did
man.
before they did.
Yes, the first one that they tricked everybody with. They're like, just kidding, the Viotech's coming out
Just kidding.
too.
We're gonna do the real ones.
Buy this one
Suckers.
too, idiots.
Stupid.
So the outlet shopping, obviously, like Phil said, is like nuts.
Stupid.
What was your guys' thoughts on the Disney shoe game? Did you guys take note at all, or
Disney shoe game.
Yeah.
I see some Jordans.
I see a lot of boosts, like a lot of
Yeah.
Yeezys.
A
yeah,
lot-
I saw a lot of
Adidas.
A
Yeezys.
lot of
Yeah,
Yeezys.
But were they real?
yeah. The only remember when we had that breakfast that one day, and we saw
Yeah.
those guys. There was the one guy wearing the
Oh
Atmos,
man, I passed by.
Atmos
So
ones. Yeah,
there was a guy wearing Atmos ones, a guy wearing Travis Scott 4s,
Yeah.
right? Travis
yeah,
4s.
Travis
Yeah.
Force. Yeah,
And another guy wearing some sort of like
What's he wearing?
I don't remember what
the
the other guy was
KOs.
wearing.
I think they're like pair of they look like AJ KOs.
I don't remember what he
What
was
are the
wearing.
what's the silhouette that's an AJ KO but it's not AJ?
What?
Does that make sense?
That's a trick question.
It's like
isn't
an
it?
Air Force.
Oh,
Or it's like
yeah.
a Air
It's like
Force
a
and a
so
dunk.
many.
Vandal, maybe?
There's so many that look like the dunk and
I
Air
don't
Force
know.
I have
High.
no idea.
I don't know,
what
and it
you're
had
talking
like a
about. But yeah.
strap.
Maybe it
But
was
he
a
wasn't
Vandal.
really that important.
Yeah, no.
Vandal?
Oh yeah, Vandal.
Maybe a
I'm
Vandal.
Was
pretty
it
sure
Vandal?
probably Vandal. Yeah. So we saw the guy walk in, and then I was in the bathroom. I was walking out, and they were walking in, and then his boy with the Travis Scott 4 was like, "Yo, dope shoes." I'm like, "Yo, yours too." And then his other boy with the Amoses came in.
Same
He's like,
shoes.
"Yo," I'm like, "Bro," and we just were like, "Yo, dope shoes, bro." He's like, "Yeah, you too," and we just became
It
best
was
friends.
so weird though.
Was this urinal
But I was walking
conversation?
out the bathroom though. So I was
Oh,
like,
really close.
I mean, at least it wasn't beside me. I looked over and like, "Yo,
You guys were like
yo, those are dope."
at
Yo,
the
6 shoes,
urinal.
bro.
Just,
Turn your whole body.
yo, what size are
Oh,
those?
these shoes?
Just weenies
Yeah,
out.
that was
Talking
crazy.
about-
That was probably
Like-
the most heat I saw.
Yeah,
know what?
Aside
washroom.
from our shoes.
In the washroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the bathroom at Disney.
I saw nothing else actually except for those guys. It was just that one.
Yeah, it was just
group.
like
That's
GR
it, man.
Jordans, and not that GR Jordans aren't cool. Like, do you? But
It's also Disney, so everyone's trying to be comfy. It's probably why we saw a lot of Boost.
Yeah.
I was comfy.
Yeah, I was comfy in my Sean's. It's fine.
So was I, and the ammo. So
I was comfortable breaking necks. Okay, so Disney thoughts now. Favorite ride, Alvin.
Fuck, bro. You should have recorded it when you asked before it. I can't remember. Probably the Splash Mountain,
Yeah,
because you got wet and it was hot.
it was like 40 degrees all week. It was crazy. Joel, favorite ride,
I like the one with the Yeti one. What's it called again?
Expedition Everest.
That's
Oh
it,
yeah, that
Everest.
roller coaster was dope.
you already made your choice.
That was good.
I think my favorite is still the Avatar ride.
Oh, that
Oh
was dope
yeah,
too.
that was dope.
The whole, I love that place. We'll be back. Favorite food you
Philly's
ate.
coming next time.
Favorite food.
Shit. Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
A lot of people are gonna hate because of whatever they did. I don't give a fuck. They should taste good.
It's okay. It's your favorite food, not their favorite food.
Yeah. It's
It
true.
tastes good, and then the sauce, the multiple
It's all the
sauces.
sauces.
What was your favorite sauce? Because this is heavily debated.
It's just the Chick-fil-A sauce. man.
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A,
sauce, man.
okay.
The mustard and
A lot of
mayonnaise.
people, a lot of
Whatever
people,
the combination.
they rate the is it the
Polynesian
Polynesian?
sauce?
Well, the
Polynesian,
Polynesian's
yeah.
dope too, but I don't know, man. Something about that, just Chick-fil-A. The same
Yeah.
thing with the ranch. Some about the ranch is
That
dope,
ranch
too.
is extra creamy.
Yeah, man.
Well,
extra buttery.
As of today, you guys can, we can all check out the Toronto location once they stop doing the die-in protests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those people laying on the ground. I saw that one.
They were
Yeah.
getting stepped over like
Yeah.
Tyronn Lue.
Listen,
Tyrone Lue.
I don't know if you're superstitious, but you're not supposed to step over people because they won't grow if
They're
you're
not gonna grow
Filipino.
anymore. Yeah.
I'm stepping over you.
That's their own fault. I mean, I'm not downplaying the cause or the
Yeah,
protest,
hell
but
no. But like,
yo, if you're lying on the floor,
let people
purposely
enjoy.
at
Like,
a doorway,
just let people enjoy the food, man.
might
Like,
step over
people
you.
might not even know what's going on, and you're trying
Yeah.
to stop them
That's the
from trying
thing.
to eat.
Yeah. Like the people at the, first of all, the people at the restaurant didn't do
They just
anything.
work there.
They just work there. And the people eating there are just hungry.
Facts.
Like you're
just wanna try
protesting.
something
You're
new,
protesting
bro.
to the wrong people. To me, like I said, there's no right
you
or
gotta
wrong
go to like
answer.
Chick-fil-A head office,
Right
like
out- like,
wherever it is.
Sign a
like, down
petition,
south.
something like.
Start something on the internet.
interesting
like,
point because they're kind of protesting. You're kind of impeding on customers. It's just these are people like you.
Just
Yeah,
regular
They
people.
just
Yeah.
want to eat at this place.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I never knew what they were doing or whatever the whole controversy. I never knew what it was up until someone told me
Right.
that they were opening downtown.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
had never
we
heard.
can't eat. I'm like, why can't I eat? Are you? And that's
Yeah.
when we just came back. I'm like, why can't I eat? Yo, that place is fucking dope. Are you stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got mad.
Yeah.
And they're like, no. I'm like, oh,
You
that's
for
why.
real, Candy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid.
Joel, favorite food.
Oh, the chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A.
Mm.
Bomb.
That's two Chick-fil-A's. Lawrence, you're gonna make the
This guy's gonna be
trifecta.
Waffle House, bro.
I think it's Waffle House
That's
for me.
that gravy.
I think it was just I was also so hungry when I was eating
No, it was
that.
good. It was
What
good.
did
though.
what
And it
did
just-
you order from? Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. It was just all perfect.
So it was like a grilled. I remember because I had the same thing.
Okay.
It was a grilled cheese with 2 burger patties, bacon, and 2 slices of cheese.
Oh, okay.
It was basically a grilled cheese sandwich, but it had 2 burger patties and bacon inside.
Yeah,
Crazy.
with cheese and
And then
tons of butter.
hash browns
And hash browns smothered
in the turkey gravy or chicken gravy,
Wow,
whatever the
that
hell it
sounds
is.
good, yeah.
sausage gravy
And then we
with
all
chunks
split
of
a
sausage
waffle.
in it.
Yeah, it had chunks of sausage,
Yeah,
and then we split a waffle,
yeah.
which was also
The
very
waffle is really good.
good. Yeah,
Sounds like a very CNE-esque
yeah,
kind of creation.
It was, but it wasn't as expensive.
right.
yeah,
It was dirt cheap.
Or
like-
as Waffle House calls it, Tuesday.
yeah.
Ooh.
Just a
Just a
regular day. Yeah.
Just a regular menu item. Yeah.
And fun fact, we ate there on Labor Day, and Labor Day is when they opened the first one in 1855.
Yes,
Ooh,
Fun fact.
it was on the TV while
can't
we were
make
there.
these things up, guys.
It was just
Meant
on
to
the
be.
TV. I believe the TV that they have there. So
Of course.
They say that every day. The day after it was like
today on a Tuesday,
we opened.
was the first
yeah,
day
we opened the day
Waffle
after
House.
Labor Day.
7th.
Yeah.
Today was the day.
Okay, Phil,
Ooh.
your time to shine.
All right.
How was the event that we weren't able
Forgot
to
I
attend?
had to do this. Holy crap. I was like, what are you talking about? The Danny Green thing? I read it already, man. Holy
You
crap.
got paperback
48
left.
minutes to play. All right.
Crap, man. Okay.
Third quarter.
We got to play 48 minutes. Obviously, it's...
So we obviously couldn't make it, but we enlisted your services. I don't know if you can call it a service because we didn't pay you anything. To
Services were rendered.
yes, services were rendered. They were just not
You're
tendered.
going to get
Yeah.
paid tonight.
You know what I'm saying? We fed you in Krispy Kreme. So How was the event first of all? Like, it looked really cool.
It was cool. It was
First
cool.
of all, actually, first of all, your
Yeah.
coverage was very good.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing.
I
Long
remember
march.
where I was when I saw it, and I was like, oh, damn.
It's like you know what you're doing.
Were you guys the ones logging in? Because I kept getting booted out of the account.
No, you shouldn't. though.
You
You
shouldn't,
shouldn't get
though.
booted
Really?
out. Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah, most
But
likely.
yes.
I'm assuming you guys were logging in to check the posts.
we were logging in to make sure you weren't following all your moms on the CGS account. Anyways, how was the event?
Okay, so
Feel free to do.
first, the event was the Nazim Kadri Diamond Supply Co. Farewell Toronto collection, exclusively at Exclusivity.
Tongue twister.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it was last Friday. What was the date on that? I don't know.
Last Friday.
It was last Friday. That was the date.
Yeah.
September.
So Nazim Kadri, of course, former Toronto Maple Leaf, who just got traded this season to, I want to say, Colorado.
That sounds right.
Somewhere. I'm not a hockey guy, so you cannot
E.
No. I didn't say where he got traded to. So there's no error there. He got traded. That's the fact.
To somewhere else.
So he teamed up with Nicky Diamonds from Diamond Supply Co. Of course, for a Farewell Toronto collaboration. There was t-shirts, some mesh shorts. There was crew necks, and I want to say there was hoodies as well.
Yep, it was like a whole. Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool. The event started around 4:00. It was a 2-3 hour event on a Friday evening. I'd say there was about 100 to 120
Wow.
dedicated
Damn.
Leaf fans
Nice.
outside,
That's
Yeah.
cool, man.
waiting to just take pictures with him, meet him.
Yeah.
He was very accommodating.
We're
very
talking about
cool.
Kadri still?
Sorry, Kadri,
Yeah, okay,
Kadri, yeah. He was very nice, very accommodating. Took all the pictures, signed all the autographs. He had one
Nice.
security guy with him who was pretty chill, just kind of helped move the line along. And Nicky Diamonds was there as well. Again, super cool guy, accommodating. He signed everyone's. I think there were maybe 2 or 3 people who got their tiffs or other shoes signed, and he was very cool each time and very accommodating to take pictures.
Awesome.
Nice.
The nice thing I saw, well, the whole thing was pretty cool, but one of the nicest things I saw was there was a lot of kids who had the number 43, like they brought their hockey jerseys to get signed, and a lot of them were wearing 43, presumably because of Kadri. So I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, they brought their own hockey jerseys.
It was like their own hockey
Oh,
jerseys.
very
Yeah,
cool.
sorry.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it wasn't Kadri's jerseys. It was like their own, like the kids' hockey jerseys.
But
like
they
he
wore
wears,
Kadri's number.
They wore the number 43 because of him.
Very cool.
Yes.
Wow.
I
That's
do
how
like
you
that.
get a city.
That's cool. Yeah. And it was cool to see like that diversity in the crowd.
True.
Yeah. It was a good event. I think it was cool because there wasn't a ton of sneakerheads there. It was more like people that were really there to appreciate the hockey player,
That's pretty cool.
the guy.
Yeah.
Right?
It was like when I first heard about, like when Trent hit us up about it, I was like, what a strange collaboration.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
how does that even come about? But then when you see the collection, like, it looked really good.
Yeah.
Like, it was very, very cool.
Yeah.
I think they did a good job. And yeah, it looked like a lot of people were buying it and then getting it signed on the spot, which is
Right.
cool. I like to see that there was a line because obviously, like when you have that kind of event, you want to make sure that people show up and heard about it. And
Definitely.
obviously
Yeah.
they did. Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool to hear that it was busy but intimate enough that people could take time and talk to like both Nicky and Nazim and like take pictures and get autographs. Like that was very cool.
Yeah.
And you said that Nicky was just roaming around.
Yeah.
Like-
Oh yeah. So well shout out to Trent and Nicole and the whole exclusivity staff. Did a great job with the crowd management and everything overall. It was funny because I was telling you guys earlier that Nicky Diamonds was just like, he's very chill, just in the cut, talking to people, and if not, just hanging out. There was one point he was there for the whole event, right? There's one point I look up and I see him, he's kind of juggling, he's got his hands full. In one arm, he's kind of got like a big, like a 1 liter water bottle. And in the other hand, he has a grapefruit. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever. But then this is in the middle of Exclusivity on Queen, right? So he starts peeling the grapefruit. And
Where was he putting the peels?
he had in his hand. And he put the
Okay.
water bottle down.
So
at
he
this
was, like,
point.
multi-talented,
So he was,
like,
yeah,
going
he was
crazy.
two-handed in this grapefruit. It was a decent-sized grapefruit. So he's peeling it. So he has part peel in one hand and the grapefruit in his other hand. And then I guess he realizes, oh, this is getting like, it's getting sticky. Like he has to get like paper towels and stuff, right? So I see him. I'm just watching him, right? Because in my head, I'm like, should I ask him if he wants me to hold his grapefruit? I'm like, no, that's weird. That's really weird.
Bro, can I hold your grapefruit?
At this point, I haven't really made too much contact with him. Right?
Nicky.
Right. So I'm like, he's a big boy. He knows what to do. He goes to get paper towel from the back. Right? He goes to get paper towel from the back, but then like before he does that, like he just looks around, like gives it a little glance, and then he just sets the grapefruit down, like in the middle of Expo City on like a sneaker display. It wasn't on the sneaker or anything. It was just
He's trying to start a ting.
Yeah, it's just it's interesting. I've never really seen a grapefruit set up like that in a store. But no,
honestly, Los Angeles is different, man.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know how it goes.
It's
down
very
there.
chill.
Like,
us people in Canada need to really get more comfortable with our.
For us, we put
it.
we put down our Timmies.
Right.
And then that's where he puts down grapefruits, papayas, coconuts, whatever. Like he's just any sort of fruit, he's just like throwing it all over the places.
Exactly.
Whatever he's in the mood for.
Yeah.
That's cool though. And you got your pair signed, I think I saw.
I did.
Tiffs.
I did.
Are those dead stock?
My Tiffs are dead stock.
Will they now remain dead stock forever?
Yeah. The funny thing is, this was the year I told myself, you know what? I'm going to wear those Tiffs. I'm going to wear them this year, buddy.
I'm going to wear them to the event.
This is going to be the year.
Here we go.
But then before I went to the event, I was like, wait a second. I should get them signed because Nicky Diamonds is going to be there.
That's crazy.
So, it was cool because when I took it out, like he recognized like it was an OG box. He's like, oh, you have the receipt still. And then we had like a brief conversation about Goodfoot, which he remembers.
Sweet.
So that was kind of cool.
Nice.
And then he signed them and he's like, let's take a picture. I was like,
oh, it was his idea.
Cool. It was his idea.
Oh,
it was his idea.
He asked to take a picture with you.
He did.
This
This is a
he
fact.
knows your
There's no
Sick,
EEE here. He did that. No, he was taking pictures with everyone, but it's the truth though. He wanted to take a picture with me as well.
And
So,
yeah, there was
cool.
other. I did see that Rizzy got his pair signed.
Yeah,
I
that
saw
was
that
cool, too.
Ahmad got his pair
Yeah.
signed.
Yeah, Ahmad and his girl.
And his girl, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
both got theirs signed.
Yeah,
dope.
very cool. I would have done the same if I was there. I was
Why
actually
not, man? Why not?
because when Trent hit us up about it, I was like, I'm there, and then he was like, when are you guys away? And I was like, XYZ. And
I
he's
am
like,
not there.
Shit, I'm not there.
Mhm.
He's like, can you send somebody? I was like, he's not really somebody, but we can send a person. Yeah,
We can send someone.
We can send a body. Yeah, he's not somebody, but he's a body. But I would have 100% probably brought my TIFF highs and got them signed. Yeah,
Crazy.
because then I would have the pigeon signed and that's crazy, man.
Ooh, that would have been a picture.
Crazy. That would have
For
been
the
a
gram.
picture.
But now Phil has a picture for the gram. So
Damn
it's
it.
okay.
It's posted already.
One of us got it.
I'm not deleting
You
it.
should have got him to sign a pair of Spiz'ize. That would have been cool. Just completely out of left field. He's like, what?
But like sign right here specifically.
Like, specifically. You like a Nike ID Tiffany Spiz'ize.
There was a
Crazy.
discussion where I was like, can you sign the toe box? He's like, the toe box? Oh, because he was signing the midsole on all of them. Right?
Yeah.
I was like, can you sign the toe box? He's like, yeah. I'm like, is it gonna come out good? He's like, I don't know. I've never signed the toe box before. So I was like, oh,
Do you want to be my first?
ooh. I didn't want to risk it. So I was like, all right, just sign the midsole.
And he used silver Sharpie, I think. Is that what I saw? Or is yours black?
Rizzy got silver, I
got
think,
silver.
because he has a silver, and I had the default black that I picked up off the table.
True.
It looks good, though.
Exclusities marker.
It looks cool. Thank
does
you.
look good.
I had to give Trent and Nicole a shout out because
Shout outs for the marker.
I think they possibly might have supplied the Sharpies. They might have been Kadri's. I'm not sure.
So finally, so this week we were hit up by one and only good friend of the show, Flippin' Laces.
Cool, yeah.
Guya Flippin' Laces. And he asked, hey guys, what are you doing in November? And we said, Disney. And then he said,
Are you guys going back?
no,
Oh,
no, not anytime soon.
yeah.
And he said, hey man, I'm doing Just Kicking It event. The Just Kicking It event again. And he said, would you guys like to display?
Ooh.
We haven't displayed at a third party event in a long time, but he said there's $1,000 prize to the winner of the
Whoa.
display contest, I guess you'll call it, and a mini Larry OB trophy. Also,
Oh, nice.
Those are cool. I should have got one of those.
they are cool. Well, if you display, you could possibly win one.
Yeah, but isn't that Magdo's displaying?
That's true. So, speaking of which, I know he hit up a lot of people about it. Like, I know he hit up Jay from Laced,
I saw that
Money.
post. Yep.
Ink and Money. Like, he's hitting up the heavy hitters, and he's asking them to come out, which is pretty cool. So I guess my question for you guys, or we maybe should talk about it. Are we going to do this? Because it's been a while. It's
Are we
been
coming out of retirement?
at least 2 years. Like, it's been a while.
Like where we displayed something that's not our own shit.
Yes, and that we've actually gone all out.
Yeah, we haven't gone all out yet.
It's been quite a while. Even Shoe Hall wasn't really all out. We didn't bring the props and all that kind of crazy stuff. Like, we were just... Shoe Hall was a basic display for us.
Is there a limit to the number of shoes?
Yo,
I
you're
don't
coming,
think so.
Phil?
Just a table.
You're coming, Phil?
No, I was just
You can bring your
wondering.
signed diamond supply, and then
Yeah.
you can take...
Ooh.
You can put it on the table, and we can share the trophy with you.
Yeah, but
Should
Philly's
we-
also got like a bunch of J's. In
Should
it.
we bring the signed Spike Lee Mars Blackmon?
I think so. If you got a pair of Spizzize signed by Mars Blackman, that would be pretty cool.
Imagine someone brought the Spizzize instead of the fours. Oh man! You know the funny thing.
Oh, you
is,
do have your 4 signed, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
But remember
When he
those
was
cake.
here.
Speaking of Spizzize, remember those Spizzize that came out in the Knicks colorway, the all royal blue and the all orange?
Yes, I
That
had
pack
those.
was
Those were
sick.
cool, and they were like new buck,
And stupid quality. Like,
Yeah,
the
those
quality
were
on
really
that
nice,
pack was
yeah.
like ridiculous.
and they were limited. I
Yeah.
remember because we were working at Foot Locker at
Yeah,
the time, and it was
that's why.
only Yorkdale and Eaton Center that got
Yeah.
those. Okay, we're
Anyway.
this Spizzize
So
talk is
Phil's
taking
bringing
over
his
the
Spizzize.
episode.
Spizzize.
So money.
It is taking
Phil's
over
bringing
the
his
episode.
signed
money.
Spizzize.
So yeah, are we doing this? Should we do this? What do you guys think?
I mean,
It's not outside again,
I
right?
wanna...
Because it's
No,
November.
no.
No, I don't think it's outside.
It's a Canada Goose display.
Yeah, it's in a park again. I don't know if I can do outside in November.
I'm down, whatever. Wintertime, just wear a jacket.
It's fine.
No, but I don't know, man. I think if all of these other heavy hitters are gonna do it up,
We got to do it, I think.
and not to do it just to win anything. I want to do it just to support. Like, it'd be cool. I feel like it's just a really big event in terms of displays for the community.
It's been a while since we've had a display
Yeah.
event.
And for everybody to bring out yo, I know Ink and Money's gonna be stupid and bring out. I know Jay from Laced, if he agrees to it,
It's nuts.
he's got some shit.
He's got the
He's
props
going
to go with it too.
He posted about
If-
it. He
He
has to
posted
follow
about
through. I
it.
bet
You can't
he's
post
going
it
to.
and then say
not
no.
display.
Like-
my Instagram story poll, everyone voted no, so I'm not
Yeah.
going to do it.
I know Jay has a lot of dope stuff. I know he's
He
gonna
does.
do
Like-
it.
He
He's
does,
gonna do it, man.
He does.
The last time we displayed and he was there in the Hamilton one, his prop game
Nuts.
is
Yeah.
stupid.
Because
Yeah.
he
So
lives at
much
the
stuff.
thrift.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
He
and
has
he finds
like
the
a mailing
craziest
address
shit.
there. Yeah.
I tried to
Um,
ask him where he thrifts. He didn't really tell me.
Valu Village,
Ontario.
bro. Valu
Yeah, he
Village.
kind of gave it a run around. I just want to know where to find all good stuff.
But yeah, I think it'd be good, man. I
Especially if
really,
everybody else does it, I agree.
I really feel like it'd be good just to show out for the community. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? To have all the heavy hitters out there, just to display their shit. And whoever wins, wins. To be honest, like, it's gonna be some tough competition, man. Because I don't even know. It's gonna be stupid.
Well, Christian, if you're listening to this, I think that's a yes from us. So you can count us in. If anyone else is listening, I guess we're going to have to call people out. Now, Jay from Laced, you better be there. Ink and Money, you better be there. Jay Steves, you better be there.
Netmag,
Netmag,
you
you better be there. Everybody. I
I
want to see
joking.
Party Girl,
Just joking.
Party Girl,
Party
Lazy
Girl,
Bones. I want to see you there. I want
Ron, Jazz, anyone with a crazy Air Max, anyone with a crazy anything collection, you better be there.
I want this to be crazy because if it's everybody showing up to display, it's got to be everybody showing up to display.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we've ever had that. The only time I can think of something close was
the last
Kicks
Soul
Ticks.
Exchange we did?
Remember Kicks Ticks? That was like primarily display.
Dude, if the 6 got heat comes out of
His was
retirement,
crazy
man.
too.
his
Yeah.
Jordan collection is stupid.
I think he
JP.
actually listens to this. JP, if you're
Yeah.
listening, I want to see you
JP,
there. Everybody,
do it.
let's do it. Well, do
Philip
we
Dos
remember
Santos.
we don't remember the date,
Do
right?
it.
Phil's just going to join our
November
table.
17th, if I'm not mistaken.
Phil, you can join our table. We just need a
Alright.
couple pairs of Spizzize.
Just Spizzize, please.
Sweet.
Just to round out the
I
display.
got at least 3.
We're going to do a Mars Blackman section. So,
Ooh.
Do you have the Air Force Jordan Force?
No, I didn't fall for any of that.
I'm sure we could find those at the
Spizzize I
thrift.
fell for, but not the Air Force Jordans.
I'll thrift those. Don't worry, we'll find those. Yeah, so Christian, we'll be there, I think.
No, we'll be there. I definitely want to show out.
Yeah.
Especially because it's flipping laces.
I missed last year's event, so
He's been supporting,
I
so
think
we
owe it,
gotta
yeah.
show out and support back.
For sure.
All right. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you to everyone who has supported and or been a part of this podcast. Wherever you're taking any episode, please leave a comment, review, follow, and or subscribe. We've got a Facebook group that we like to use as a forum, sell stuff, and connect with you guys. That is www.facebook.com/groups/cgs.talk. We've also got a website we use for reviews, recap stories, and much, 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 much more. That is CanadaGotSoul.com. If you have any questions or suggestions for any of our segments like the Soul Poll, Sneaker Heading for Dummies, or the Fire Round, shoot us a message on Instagram or email us at canadagotsoul@gmail.com. Of course, do not forget to use the hashtag CanadaGotSoul for a feature on Instagram. I have been Lawrence Hopkins, and you can find me at LDoggyStyles on Instagram. Woof.
I'm Joel Hernandez. You can find me at Joe Dooney, JO_D, 3 O's NEY.
My name is Alvin Quincy. You can find me at MISTERQ and then Mart.
Mr. Spizzize, where can they find you?
You can find me at Soul Purpose, and don't forget to check out my podcast, Inside the Green Room. I mean, no, that's not me. I don't hear it.
Or his album, the Black Album.
Wow.
When we listen
Yes.
back to this, maybe you'll hear it.
444.
Thank you for listening to us talk about sneakers for 76 episodes, and please remember to rock your kicks. This has been True to Size. We have been CGS and Danny Green, and we are out. Peace.
Hold on, no. Why'd you leave us, bro?
Yeah, man.
Why'd you
go
leave the
to
Raptors?
LA?
G?
Wrong LA, yo.
Wrong LA, idiot.
Idiot.
Why? What's the right LA?
The Clippers.
Oh.